Hello folks, this is Steve A.B.4L. This is US 64. Scott's still in the garage. There was one door partly open. We're being visited by Debbie. The eye of it, the calmer part of the eye, is passing over this area, which means that Charlotte, which is to the west of us by an hour, is getting really heavy rains picked up off the Outer Banks and swirled around in a counterclockwise storm motion. We've had strong winds and we have had occasional strong rains, but right now we're in the diminishing part of what it's going to deliver. I want to see if Laughlin, road subject to flooding. That's why I'm here. Now I'm rolling down the window. Let's see if there's any water in the road. Oh! It didn't even fill up his pond. Oh! It almost did, but not. See, so it didn't really rain that hard. It's been a while since we've seen the road flooded out. There's the banana trees. You saw them, right? I'll just remind you. When I was in Israel for a little while, I worked in a banana plantation. I get a funny feeling every time I see those banana trees. I got the windows open so that the windshield won't fog up. Where are we headed? We're headed to Cedar Falls. You notice that we're going downhill, downhill, downhill. So you think of US 64 as high ground. Now why would it be roller coaster? Because over the millions of years, the way the torrents and great floods went across the road like that, gouged it out different ways and created all the beautiful hill and dale sloping of the Piedmont. And I do mean beautiful, at least to my eye. Now, we're about to crest a little bit, and then there's the church on the left. There's the campground, and if you went down to the campground and over to the river is where the gold mine used to be, and there's the church on the left, and this is Cedar Falls, a small village of people who used to work in the mills across the river. I'm just taking it easy. I got people behind me that want to just gun it. There's the power station. Now we got to be careful. Is the bridge overrun with water yet? No, it's not. Have I ever seen it up to the roadway on the bridge? Once. So we come to the four-way stop. And we looked in all directions. And now we're going to find out how high the river is here. So we pull into the parking lot, and the parking lot is above the water line. But you can see the river right there. And so, if you will be patient with me, I'll get out with my camera. Here we go. A little bit of water here. I'm already got wet feet from being in Riverside Park. Now, you see the factory? You see how level this is? And then you come over here. So over the hundreds of years in this place, this is typically how high it would crest at for really severe storms. Now the sluice way see, there's a dam up there and the water used to go behind there and rejoin over there. Oh! Look at all the evening nightshade flowering here. And it's a steep rise. It's gullied out and then it's a steep rise on that side because there's bedrock. That's Cedar Falls Island. Oh, it's all overgrown. I can't see the bridge. It's all overgrown. I can't see the bridge. We'll have to get back in the car. Would you like to go kayaking? Ah! See how it's coming down over there? Yeah. So for the most part, see, that's the oldest part of the factory. That's the original one, pre-Civil War. Up that way they built a dam. Okay, okay. See what the truck's doing? Now, the water here that he's in is not coming from the sluice way. It's coming from off of the hill. See, you build the dam uphill and then you divert the water to go behind the original mill to run and then it would cross. See, there was a gully there and it crossed back into the river here. That's all been filled in. There used to be a covered bridge here, but now we have a modern bridge. How's my lens doing? Oh! I'll have to wipe it off again. Pardon my adventuring. Pardon my adventuring. I gotta be careful. It's all overgrown here. Oh! Oh! I thought we were going to be able to see the bridge. Well, so much for that. The old post office is somebody tried to burn down. This is the original mill, and then they added onto it. You can see the back bricking over there. Why was it so far back? Because the sluice way to run the mill paddle wheel was behind the buildings, and it came, you see where the road is now? It literally came and entered the river there. So this road is filled in, because there used to be a gully there to return the water to the, and the covered bridge used to be here, like that. There's still a pier on the other side, under the underbrush. Okay. Somebody's already been in here with their truck in the roundabout. Let's see if I can get back to my car. See, everybody's out here looking at it. I'm just having fun. I'm like a kid. I can still do it. don't they cut their grass once in a while? People are out here having fun. Oh, okay. This is a little update. You remember I showed you that there was a tractor that was associated with that? Oh, they've taken it away. They had the transmission now. Gotta burn that rubber. One last look at the wonderful, beautiful deep river. Back in the car. Yeah. I don't care. Key. I thought I lost the keychain, but I didn't. All right, my pockets are deep and safe. Let me get some of the raindrops off of my glasses so I can see to go home. All right, here we go. Now, one of the things they tell you not to do, I'm going to roll the windows down. They tell you don't drive into the water. Oh, I was incorrect about what I was saying. All right, the main river is on the other side of Cedar Falls Island, but there's also a channel here. The channel is down to bedrock. Normally, especially with the dam, you have to step down to get to it and walk across it, but you can see that you can't swim across right now. So right here, right along here, with this sluiceway racing like it is, it just comes over the bank. Now, I'm pointing that out because, now let's take a walk right up the hill. Remember what I told you about where the original, see there's even water coming from over there. And that's because there's a curvature. Okay, now, I might as well add this in while we're talking about that. This building we're looking at now is the later edition. I was talking about the original mill built in the 1840s. Now you notice that we're going to be going uphill. There used to be people who lived along here. You can see what's left of the housing. There used to be stores in that parking lot where I just came from, but that went away and they built a parking lot for the big expanded mill. Now, right here to the left is where, you see what it looks like it's overgrown, some kind of fence? Right there is where the water crossed the road and went on a channel to go behind the mill, got further down slope. Got it? So you want to get your water coming downhill. Now if we were to go, see this garage has been closed a little while. If you look down there, you see the brown and you see the red signs, they're cautioning you. It's flooding there too. Down there is approximately where the dam is. And so it means it's flooding behind the dam and powering over the dam. And it's also getting onto people's beautiful lawns. You can see the name of the road, so you can look at it on the map and look at it on the satellite view. See the bamboo on the right? So the deep river is really raging immediately to our right, and right down there on the right is where the dam was, and the tunnel that went under the road and crossed is to the left there. You see where it's open, where I showed you, see it there on the left? And that's where it headed downhill further, but on this side of the road to go behind the mill to run the water wheel. And then as it got down here and went past the mill and ran the paddle wheel, it made a sharp right turn. That's the power company. That's the DOT. That's DOT. It came out from behind the mill building there and cut across through a gully here back to the river. And that's all been filled in, and the modern bridge has been built. I love Cedar Falls. Steve AB4 out, just out having fun with Debbie visiting us here in the Piedmont, saying see you in 73.